Hi, my name is Cheryl, and I am a very late diagnosed autistic woman who also happens to have ADHD. And today I would like to talk about loneliness. Loneliness seems to be very common among autistic people, and the percentages are unclear. But one thing is definitely known, and that is that autistic people are much more likely to be single than neurotypical people. Now, to pinpoint why is pretty difficult because there are so many factors to consider, and a lot of them overlap, kind of like a web. Some of the traits of autism in and of themselves can cause us to feel pretty lonely. For example, not understanding the back and forth rhythm of conversations, disliking small talk, and really preferring deeper and more meaningful conversations, social anxiety. These are reasons why we are notorious for having difficulty in forming and maintaining relationships. But at the same time, people who have experienced trauma also have difficulty making and keeping relationships. And that's where some of that overlap comes in. So even when we make a friend, we might not keep the friend. The friend might back up when they start sensing that we're a little different. Then again, we might back up when this person turns out to not be who we thought they were from the beginning. The same can be said of romantic relationships. And when one ends, not only do we lose a person, but it also brings about change of patterns and routines, changes in atmosphere, sometimes even location. We lose our stability and our security. And as if the loss of the partner isn't enough, the fact that another relationship bit the dust reinforces that thought in some of our minds that we might never be able to be in a successful partnership. And that can make us feel very lonely, depressed, and isolated. Then on the flip side, we wonder, do we really even want that? So it's kind of a double-edged sword. I want to bring up another factor that might apply to you, it might not, but I am an older woman, and my children are grown and gone. Now, I'm emotionally intelligent enough and mature enough to know that it's not good to make my kids feel guilty about leaving me, and they haven't. I mean, I have, one in Maui, I have one in Indiana, I have one in Scotland, so they felt okay going their own ways, which is good and it's healthy. But at the same time, I feel like they're the only ones who get me, and I get them, and we get along so well. And so when they're gone, I miss them so much. And when they're here, it's like everything's right with the world. And so I don't know. I have some friends that I see once a week, maybe every 2 weeks. But for the most part, I'm here by myself. I'm alone. I feel lonely. And I'm just curious to know who else out there feels that way. And what do you do about it? I mean, my go-tos are to work a lot, or to exercise, or to be outside. But I'm really curious to know what you have to say. I mean, I'm looking forward to your comments. I want to learn from them, and maybe, we can help each other out. So I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and make sure to comment below.